Welcome back to Real Talk with Robin. Robin Gwaltney's from the Gwaltney Group, a local trustworthy real estate team, and she joins us to share insight and guidance for local buyers and sellers. Today's focus is on the local real estate market in Rochester and the surrounding area. So tell us about the inventory in our market right now.
Sure. What I brought with me was literally just Rochester proper today.
Great.
Okay.
Awesome.
So currently through the month of February,
Okay.
137 sales pending. What
All
that
right.
means is someone has put in an offer. They've done their inspection contingency. They've removed that. So now it's just waiting from pending until the day it closes because you
Okay.
predetermine a close date. So basically that's 137 sales sitting out there that are sold, just waiting to close.
Got it.
In addition to 272 that are still active for sale.
Okay.
Okay.
And how fast are those selling?
Not super fast right now. I think the average days on market for all of the current listings that are pending was something like 70 days. But if you think about that, that means those were the listings that came on the market in like December and January, which is
It's the winter.
right, which
People
is kind
don't
of the
like-
slowest
yeah.
time. Now,
Windows.
the houses that are selling, like in the last 30 days, those houses have been on the market just a little bit less time. And now the houses that sell in the next 30 days will be on the market just a little bit less time. So
Okay.
I think we're back into, like when I go into a listing appointment, I tell people if we price your house right, expect it to be under contract in 30 days.
Oh, okay.
So it's getting to be spring market now.
Yes,
so
which
now
things start
things are
ramping
rocking and
up.
rolling.
Yeah, if it's warmer,
Yes.
people want to go and check out those listings.
Correct.
Because I remember maybe a couple times ago, we were like, winter's a little bit of a slow season because it's kind of hard to get
and
out.
people are just busy with
Right,
like the
the holidays.
holidays and it's cold and it's
Exactly.
dark early. So you
Yes.
get off work and it's pitch black.
and you just want to go to bed.
yeah, now it's daylight until 6 p.m. or a little bit later, which is fabulous. But the other thing is that a lot of people try to plan their moves, especially if they have kids that are school age,
Absolutely.
to move after school gets out.
That makes
so
sense.
if they start
Yes.
looking at houses March and April, then they start closing like May and June. So then they let the school year end and
Okay.
then do the move.
That makes a lot of sense, especially for families and new families,
Right.
right? Because we get a lot of new families coming in. With,
And of course, we sound like a broken record, but the Mayo Match Day is a big deal, and they'll start searching for houses in March, right? They'll match on the 20th. They'll be here those next 3 weekends, and the sales will go crazy.
Right.
And then they'll all start closing May and June. So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Speaking of sales, what are those listing prices at right now, average?
Yeah, so the average, I mean, most of our sales are between 300 and 400. That's the highest number of transactions that have been closing in the
Okay.
last 6 months. And actually, that's the highest number that's the category where we have the highest number available for sale as well.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so that's kind of, I mean, if you think about it, that is our market average. So
Right.
it makes sense.
That makes sense.
I mean, there are something like 38 houses on the market today over $1 million in Rochester.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and there are several that are over 2 million. I think 8 over 2 million.
Wow.
I know. It's
Times are changing.
It is, yeah.
That is
We had this
interesting.
conversation in the office the other day that, you know, we talk about the luxury market in Rochester, but if you go to a place in the United States where they have a true luxury market,
Right, okay.
like we don't really have a luxury market.
Right. I mean, the houses in California, Los Angeles, are a little bit different
when
than
you
what they're
start buying
seeing in
houses
Roch.
for 5 million and 10 million, you can go up
Right.
to the Twin Cities and go to, you know, Lake Minnetonka. And
Oh,
you can
yeah,
find
you're seeing
plenty of
some
luxury.
big ones up there.
And we've got, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of beautiful homes.
That's right.
And believe me, I personally consider anything that's $1 million and up luxury.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
in the Rochester market, it is. But what I'm saying is we don't have those high-end condos downtown with the doorman who takes your cleaners and, you know, all
Like
that
New
kind
York
of
City,
stuff,
right, right.
Like the, but it's coming. I think it's coming. Like
Okay.
when we see these prices changing, I remember the first time I sold a house over $1 million, and it's been like 23 or 4 years ago,
Okay.
and it seemed like, oh my God, that's a lot of money.
Yes.
And now it's like $1 million. Yeah, you get a nice patio
Yeah.
home. But yeah, things are changing.
Things are changing. So really quick before we go, tell us the state of our market right now.
Very healthy.
Okay.
You know, I will say that people might call it a buyer's market because things are sitting on the market a little bit longer than
Okay.
they will in the spring. But at the same time, Olivia, there's only 2.2 months worth of inventory.
All right. Okay.
Meaning, If we don't have any more houses listing in the next 2.2 months, we're out of houses to sell.
Oh, right.
So call us up, let's list your house, let's get it on the market.
Yes, please. And how do we get in contact with you?
Call my cell phone anytime, and that number is 507-259-4926, and I promise you, if I'm not talking to somebody else, I will be answering your phone call.
That's great. Thanks, Robin, for coming in and keeping us up to date on all things real estate. We're going to talk more next week, all right?
Sounds great.
Okay. More Midwest Access is on the way.